Hello. I'm going to be playing a computer game. I hope you don't mind, I'm skipping the intro. I've just seen it a few times because I've played this game before a number of times. Okay, so we start off in this room here. There's a bunch of notes. There's not really anything useful though, so these days I just skip it. In here is the annoying flashlight and a note. I don't use the flashlight very much actually. We can go in here and there is some fuel. Important not to miss.
Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here. The rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off, please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster.
Okay, so spoiler alert, he does end up dying at the hands of that monster. There's nothing we can do to prevent it. Let's just load the revolver. It's quite manual, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this brick with us. It helps us save a bullet. So normally you'd have to shoot that lock, but I managed to get away with not shooting it because I have the brick. So that lamp saves the game. So this is the lockbox that you're supposed to use to store all your stuff, but unfortunately because of my screen resolution it cuts off some of the stuff. This is supposed to be a 4x4 grid of things I can store. But unfortunately I only get 3x4. It means I can't have access to one of the items I put in there, which makes things a little bit more challenging. But there you go. Now there should be 2 fuels down here. We need that code for the door. So I found one of the fuels. Okay. That's both of them. So I'll put all 3 in the generator. Okay, but I'm not going to activate the generator just yet, because there's some stuff I can kind of get away with doing without the generator activated. Just searching here. Oh, there's a bandage, that's good. Okay. So, code is 6962. Okay. So this next bit's going to be a little bit dark, but I know the area well enough, I think. So I need to crank this thing to lift the lockdown, but unfortunately it falls apart. So I need to get it back. So this door's locked, right? But I can get in this way. Now, again, it's quite dark here, but I can just about find what I'm looking for. Okay. Yep, this is the chap. So what was the code for this one? 3221. Excellent. Now, as it turns out this time, we've got very good RNG. I'm just going to leave that cloth in there for now, because I don't have enough room to carry it. But I will be back in here. We've got very good luck this time round, because we found the lighter already. The lighter is very useful for making like a kind of a torch, like, you know, the torches they had in medieval times, not like a battery torch or whatever. But yeah, so what I have to do here is sacrifice one item to the void, which I'm going to do with the cloth because it's not that valuable. And I think I will also store... yeah, I'll store the bandage because I'm not going to need it just for this next bit. And the lighter as well, I'm not going to need for the next bit. No, I'll bring the lighter with me. I might as well. Okay, I didn't find any more fuel, so... now I'll just resave. And now I do need to put the generator on. You can't just do the whole game without the generator on. The monster is much more aggressive with the generator off. So that's how much time I have. I'll save, and now time is of the essence, but I can't just run everywhere, obviously. That would make too much noise. Even with the generator on, he still sometimes comes out. But it's manageable when the generator's on, because you can also see more stuff. So, we'll look at a few rooms, loot a bit of stuff, but there's usually not too much in these rooms. It's mostly just notes and stuff, so probably not going to bother putting too much time into exploring here. Sometimes there's some good stuff in this room. Let's have a look. Nope. A bunch of notes. Maybe there's something in here. Nope. Okay. So the aim here really is to find a particular dog tag that lets us get into a particular locker that contains a new lockdown wheel that we can use. So to get there, it's a little bit not straightforward. We have to go into this room, open up this vent here, climb through. Some guy's barricaded himself in here, but it hasn't helped him much. J. DeLille. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Grab the pocket bag. Yeah, my French pronunciations aren't terrible, but they're not great either. I remember doing a tiny bit of French back in high school, but yeah, it's a lot of the memory of it has faded. So I'm just going to head down here. Sometimes there's a nice fuel. I don't see today. So anyway, this is where they store all the empty wine bottles. Depending on the RNG we get, I might be back here to collect a lot of them and fill them with fuel. We'll just have to see. So anyway, that's me kind of done with this section. I haven't explored all the rooms, but I don't need to explore all the rooms. Generally, I find there's not so much kind of payoff if you explore all of them. It just takes a lot of time and you don't get anything for your fuel. Okay. And back up we go. Save again, and don't wanna. No, I won't drop anything off. I'm going to lift the lockdown now. Oh, silly one. I have to get the lockdown wheel first, don't I? I've just woken up, so that's my excuse for being a bit scatterbrained. So the code was 3107. Excellent. I'm just going to check inside this little box here, make sure nothing has spawned. Nothing. But there's a grenade here for us. Okay, now we can lift the lockdown. Okay, so we've lifted the lockdown. I'm just going to go back and save. Right, I think this will probably do it for this video, so see you in the next one, I suppose.